Well, in flamenco, reflecting life is that, well, first off, a lot of the challenges, challenge is a word that I already knew, but the word challenge it became more and more frequented in my own personal vocabulary through my once sister-in-law, Angela Adams, beautiful person then and now. So what diction do we use? What words do we choose? So my personal challenges, right, in parentheses, problems. So the problems that I found, the challenges that I found within flamenco were often the same ones that I had in the rest of my life. So if flamenco is frustrating, so this thing that we're encountering on YouTube, we're probably going to find different variations of it, whether it be on Zoom or Skype or what was it before Skype? What was the MSN Microsoft version of Skype? There was a thing that we used to use before Skype. My mom and I used it when I was living in Spain way back when. We used to use it to communicate with each other. So the pre-Skype days, right? So I could switch to Zoom, but I will still have these challenges, right? So learning new platforms, formats, they're going to be there. Anyway, I'm glad to have you. Here we go. Marching step. We were here before we got so rudely interrupted by technology. Bam, dee-dum, dum, dum, dee-dum. One. So we have bum, beep, bum. Other side. Bum, beep, bum. Right flat. The arms to that, right? As we open our rib cage here. Ria, beep, ba. Ba, beep, ba. So right arm, elbow bent. Left arm, almost as if we were going to mark here, right? Ba, bum. Other side, bum, ba, bum. As we do right flat, we come into, I want to say a more normal position, but that's not a very good word to use. The arms kind of come into a more rested position. They kind of come down. We do a right flat. We can grab our skirt here if we want. And when we do that right flat, which you can't really see right now because it's the border of the YouTube studio. So I'm going to back up. That same right flat comes up and we bend our knee. I was just thinking, usually we don't march in flamenco. And we're not really marching, but it looks like we're going to march in that right flat. Okay, we do. Dan, di, dan. Dan, di, dan, bam. Now, before we bend the knee, we do a little swirly move. I'll explain this. Swirly, swirly. The first swirly circle is bigger than the second. I'll explain. We do ria, tita, ta. Right? We're going to draw the circle coming in towards the center line of our body. Smaller circle, it peaks. Circle, circle, peak. Back view of that. I do a right flat. Okay, if I was drawing it on the floor without lifting my knee, it would look like this. Circle, smaller circle, peak. Circle, circle, peak. Flat, circle, circle, peak. Flat, circle, circle, peak. Lifting my knee right away. Ba. Oh, whoops. Ba, tria, e. From the beginning there. Da, 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 ba. Skirt. Circle, circle, peak, clap. Hit my right thigh, left thigh. Again. Bum, bria, bum, bria, ba, ria, e, da, di, da. Right shoulder lifts, left shoulder lifts. We do a sound that rolls together. Right toe left, heel flat on the left. Tria, tria. Toe heel flat, toe heel flat, toe heel flat, toe heel flat. 3 sounds, they roll together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Toe heel flat. Toe heel flat on the right, left flat. 1, 2, 3. So it sounds like this. Dee-da, dee-da. Oh, sorry. Maybe I left the sound out. Let me see. Dun, dee-dum, dun, dun, dee-da-da, dee-da, dee-da-da, dee-da. Ooh, hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I think I'm doing a little improvisation here. Okay, yeah, okay. It's just the legs. Just was clarifying to make sure that I didn't have to hit my chest as well. It is just hands, thighs. As I do the shoulders, I am using my skirt here. Yeah? So, bum, brium, bum, bum, brium, ba, diriata, tita. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Sorry, I'm starting to improvise in my own brain. Bum, bum, brium, bum, briata, tira, tita, ta, bria. There it is. Yes? Okay. Again? Ooh. Okay, I'm leaving. Guest class is canceled. I can't communicate with you. What? What happened? What? What happened? What happened? Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
Hi, Evelyn.
Oh, I thought you were on with me because another person showed up.
No. When I lost you, and then I kept sending you texts.
No. The text stopped. The text stopped, so I thought you were with me.
No, and then I called, and then it's just you didn't pick up, and then all of a sudden I got you, but you were gone to hand movement, like I missed from the very first time you brought your right foot. I missed you completely for the rest of it. So I missed like last 5-10 minutes.
So are you on? Did you find me though? Are you on here?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
So don't go unless you have to leave.
Yeah, I see you now, but it just came. No, I'm gonna do it, but I'm trying to say that I missed from
Oh, don't worry.
serving the food.
Don't worry about that. If you found me, don't go. Unless you have to leave because you have something else.
No, I'm gonna stay. But if you put this, if you send it to me later, the whole class, I can just go back the part I missed practice because.
Oh yeah, you didn't miss much at all. You don't miss much at all. You never have to worry with me because I repeat. So don't go unless you have to go. I thought you were with me the whole time.
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. You guys don't get frustrated really because in flamenco you'll find there's never the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity would be like if you just had oodles of money and it was just like endless and you could like, it'd be like going to flamenco heaven and you could like take endless classes with like your top favorite 10 teachers. And it just ain't gonna happen. So in flamenco, like most of life, it's kind of like you have to create your opportunities. So it's like wherever you are in life is like just beyond whatever is presented to you, try to create. Like today, seriously, my Spanish class, my teacher was like, okay, we can work on the subjunctive, but I also found like this class that I could give you. And it's about flamenco. Which one do you want? I'm like, the flamenco one. So it's like, seriously, it's like I've told people like there's a lot of times where I could be frustrated, and when I try to kind of just like, okay, I'm gonna kind of just see where this goes. Most of the times when I kind of just like try to open myself up and just breathe, something almost cooler comes along. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, here we go. So sorry again about the technological yuckies. I was gonna do like 11:10 to like 12 today. I'm just gonna go to like 12:20. Let's go to 12:35. Okay, here we go. Bum ba bum, bum ba bum, ba ba ba. I'm gonna do that a lot more times. Okay. Da dee da. Da, dee, da, da. Now, this is super advanced. I was thinking of just doing the regular version of this before I gave like the variation, which would be something like this. This would just be a plain marking step, which is enough for one class. This in itself is beautiful. So the marking step on the bottom is just basically this. We're marking time, right? We talked about what is marcaje. We're marking the rhythm of the music with our body. We're just doing this. And when I say just, I don't mean to give it less value. That's not what I mean by the word just. When I say something is basic, that doesn't mean it's boring or easy. In fact, it's harder because we got to make it interesting and beautiful with less movement. That means you have to do it really well with love and sabor, right? With a lot of technique, with a lot of study. This is basically the marcaje. We're just doing this over and over again, right? Now, we start to angle it with our body. So instead of just here, flat to the front, this is flat to the front with my hips and shoulders to the front. I start to corner it, right? And then look, I start to open my rib cage. With the arms, bum, bria, ba, bum, bria, dun, bria, dun. We'll look at this more next week, okay? The little tail end, instead of repeating it 2 more times, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 contratiempo, ta, tita, ta, tita, ta. ba, ba, bi, ba, ba. You almost don't have time to finish this one. You have to use your ear. Da, di, da, da, di, da, da. And we really shouldn't even go on with that more because I want to practice what we did last week. There's a lot there to look at. Let's just leave it there for today because even with the upper body, there's a lot there. We'll leave that there. Da, di, da. Da, di, da, da. Y lo dejamos. Es mucho ya. Right? Lo dejamos. We leave it. Es suficiente. It's enough. It's sufficient. Okay? Let's look at the feet from the tiempos, right? We have 2 patterns. Da, da, I, da, I, da, I, da, 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 I, da, I, da, I. Short. Da, da, da. Sorry, I was talking. I didn't do well. Short, 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 short. We repeat. For short. We stay on one foot. Yes? Now, one thing that I noticed in getting a video was, and I'll just make a short note of this, make it a mental note, and I'll go more in depth later, like later after 12:35, phone conversations, phone texting, emails, okay? And not in the breath of the 12:35 YouTube live class, okay? So as I did that, look at the difference. I really think about, I want to go faster or normal speed. Okay, I'm not breaking it down slow so that you can see the steps, right? Sometimes I do things a little bit differently so you can see the feet. And I have to be careful because I might do things a little bit differently, okay? Look at the difference, okay? If I go a little faster and I work efficiently and use a lot of technique, look at the step, same step, okay? Now, if I were to do a video, or I might want to point something out that I've seen over the years when someone's learning a step or learning flamenco, and they're just trying to get the step. So they're just thinking about like trying to stay even, trying to have good compás. They're just trying to copy the steps. They're trying to think like, okay, what is coming next? So maybe they're doing like 4 out of the 7 things that I'm asking them to think about, right? And they're doing a really good job. Look at the difference, okay? I'm gonna do that same step, but maybe I'm sending you a video and I really want you to do the which foot, try to stay even, try to stay slow, have good compás. But look at the body, look at the weight chain, look at the stance, okay? Okay, here is a little bit better, more efficient, but it's still happening, okay? Watch, a little bit better, but it's still happening. So my point being is you feel like you remember the step, what it is better, because we should always practice good technique, but I know what it's like to feel like, yeah, but I don't even know the step yet. Like, I can't even really remember the step yet. I'm just starting to get that step. I understand. Okay, so remember always, we don't really want our feet to be apart. But even when we start to close our stance and we start to keep the feet closer together, and when we get faster, we want to move faster, we're going to need to keep our legs closer together. The other thing is we could keep our feet closer together, but we can't do the weight change on all of this stuff. So even if my leg is moving in a forward motion or apart from the other one, my weight relatively has to stay on that back leg. So if I'm doing the first part of the step, you cannot take the weight into that leg. So if you do a flat here, if you keep doing flats here, you can't take your weight back and forth. You can't do this. So maybe I'm exaggerating it so you can see it, but you can't do it at all. So it can't even be this. You can't put weight on there. The weight that's supporting the body, it has to stay there. So this leg has to be very freed up. Look at the difference. This leg has to be freed up. I'm not going to do the hoe down, but this leg has to be freed of weight. So until you change to the next side, for example, this is where I change my weight on that double flat. So now this leg is freed up. So now that you know the step, right, and eventually as you progress in your technique, you won't have to wait till you know the step. You will know where to keep your weight, okay? All right, so moving on to the second step, right? We just did 2 of the first kind, right? So good job. Thank you for the video. The next one is second time through. Let's do all 4 patterns. The first 2, switching legs. The second 2, on one leg. We're going to start here. And we're going to try to keep that speed without going faster or slower. You with me? I hope you're with me. I hope we're good. I hope you're with me, Kiana. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All 4 patterns. Second time through. Last time. Redobles. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Back, back, back. 2 toes. I'm thinking maybe you lost sight of my feet. Not that you need it at this point. You should know the step right there, and that's where the turns would come in. Let's do it again. Are we good? We good, Kiana? We're going to do it again, but I want to know you're okay. I just sent you a text message on the phone. Are we good? We're going to do it again. I'm going to tilt the screen down so you can look at my feet a little bit better. Okay, I see little dots. I hope we're good. Yes, okay, good. All right, I'm going to try to go that same speed. I'm going to count 5, 6, 7, 8. Ra-ta-ti-ta-ti-ta-ta-ta. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. more time. And 6 and 7. How was that? How was that, Kiana? Good. Again. Okay, I'm going to do the hands, but you don't need to. But subconsciously, you're going to start seeing the hands and the arms. If you can't see all the hands and the arms, it doesn't matter because I want you to be able to see the feet. Okay? So they might not be the exact arms because I'm going to be concentrating on the sound of the feet. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bien? One more time? Five, 6, 7. I'm waiting. Okay, so that is, we do left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. 3 toes. Right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, left heel. Double on the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. So from the 2 toes, very end. 2 toes. Left heel. Double on the right. Now all single flats. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast. Bum, bum. 5, 6. Again, 2 toes. I think it's right, left. 2 toes, left heel. Double on the right, flat. All single flats. Left, right, left, right, fast. Left, right. Again. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure it was right, left. Left heel. That's what I wrote you in the text so you would know what the steps were. I wrote them out for you. Right? 2 toes. Left heel. Double right flat. All single flats. Yes? Now, if you memorize the sound, the song of the step, it'll help you. Be ba, dee da 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 da, be da da da. Be ba, dee da 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 da. Okay, so I can keep helping you with that, but you're gonna get it. I know you are. So I want to walk you through really quick I don't know what happened last week that someone didn't like my class. I said that I'm pretty sure that it was that I was using music, but maybe they didn't like something else. So really quickly, buy your music on iTunes. Download the free app, DJ, DJAY. Open the DJ app. Find where you bought your music, which it will say music or library. You pick the song, you get it onto the turntable. You find how you can slow down that piece of music. You got to find where it says BPM, beats per music. There's usually some kind of slider bar, some kind of little arrows. You have to know how to listen to the music to find out how slow you need it, right? That's why I sent you the video of me dancing on the music. So, and I told you minus 15%, because sometimes you're like, how does the step fit with the music? But you have to start somewhere. That's why I wrote you the Google Docs. That's why I did the little finger pointing and the pictures. That's why I sent me doing the step over the music. That's why I gave you which music you should use, because if I just give you any tientos, maybe the person was like, I don't want someone singing on there. I'm just going to play these crazy falsetas and you won't even know where the compás is. So all of these things play into like, how do I practice my compás? How do I practice my palmas? Well, this is where we should actually start. We shouldn't start by getting some, $250 pair of flamenco shoes. We should start by like, how do you do palmas? What is a palo? Why do we do palmas like this and not like that? Why do we do palmas in this section like that? So instead of doing more new, fancier, faster things, try to take this step and put it over the solo compás. And if you need help with that, I will be happy to help you. And we've learned a lot in just 3 short weeks. A lot. So please don't be frustrated. You might be frustrated, but you've learned like probably 6 weeks of material in 3 weeks. Or, maybe, 2 full months of material in 3 short weeks. So don't be frustrated, or try not to be frustrated. I don't want to take your frustration away from you. Okay, so we went way over. I was going to try to do like 11:10, like I said, to like 45 minutes. And now we're like, I don't know. Anyways, because I know that for you to keep learning and to keep staying motivated, I'm probably going to spend some more time with you this week. And we'll come up with a plan for next week's class. And then we'll talk about May. And I'm so excited because you're inspired and it seems like you're doing really well with this material. And yeah, go Tigers. Love you. See you soon. Ciao for now. Oh, gotta use the any questions you have, go ahead and text me.